All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do make sure to consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to the platform. And if you're a member of the platform, bless up to you, lovely people. Yeah, man, yeah, man. We are back of a lovely vacation. That's why we put lovely life at the front of it. And obviously, we have to get back to the grind at hand to talk about some transfers and some Jamaican related things and lead into Concacaf. So this is the first one, so I'm not going to pressure it and I'm not 100%, but because I have some issues at times when I do take a break and it's like even though I put it through two mediums, which is my community tab or my last video, it seems like enough people haven't gotten the message that I'm either busy on vacation and have other things to do. And I don't like to be busy and people texting me about YouTube and videos when my last video I told you exactly what I'm going to be doing. It seems like you have not checked my last video but bypass the relation that we have, which is through that video, and directly maybe took me out of my own enjoyment. You understand me? So all I'm just asking people, before you try to call me extensive or text me, just check the last video or check my community tab, because I don't cheat the fans. I do put out the information. So please check those things. All right? Yeah, man. Respect and love for the continuous support and even the checkup. But all I'm saying is don't bad me up. Don't bad me up. I have done the right things. All right. I have put updates inside the community tab and all of those stuffs. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So let me bless up the people that's in the house from early. We have El Mexi in the house. Big up yourself, El Mexi. Thanks for being here. Joseph, my brother, said the man himself is back. I hope you had a great, yes, man, I had a wonderful time. As what I've said, I wasn't going to go to any matches or do anything. I'm going to do it on a different time. And I'm going to only stick by the family thing. All right. Yes. And I really stuck with the family and went a lot of places and spent some time with the little kids as well. And it was very, very much an exciting time. Yes, I've learned a lot. Mr. Man in the Hope says, big up, Hope Birmingham treated you well. Yeah, man, the people are really nice, man. And I wish I could have really transferred, like not transferred. I wish I could have let you guys spoke to some of these people. The first thing I had noticed when I went into the first store, obviously my aunties known there and stuff. They were celebrating Jamaica's independence like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days after the independence. You understand me? Yes, and I really had to tell them that, yo, damn man, I love this, man. And what you guys need to do a lot more is to video these actions that you're doing and put it out there a lot more. Because I don't think, in my head, I'm saying this in my head, I don't think maybe people inside, as to the people that I have dealt with here, I don't think they actually realize that these people are so much Jamaicans, so that was a very good experience, for me. Yes, they were going over the top, and even non-Jamaicans, because you have other people that got involved and stuff, and it was just all the vibes. And as you know me, I am the food man, so I went to box down a few dishes. Lansley, big up yourself, my brother. Massive respect. Morning, big boss. You look very fresh, brother. In England, it's slightly colder than Belgium, but the degree is not so much far. I think it's always like 3 degrees, and it's one of the first times England pretty much colder than Belgium. At least since I've been checking it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, if I'm looking fresh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just cold. But them Shire, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mel Shire, how you doing, man? Joseph Brown, bless up yourself. Neil Gold Garden, how you doing, man? Druids, big up yourself. Liverpool, all right, all right. When will JFF announce Mason or Manson? I don't know, I don't work for the JFF, and I don't try to act like I know anything directly from these people, because in my soul, I don't think they know anything either. So I honestly don't believe that they know anything either. If you know me, and I have not changed, so you can pinch yourself and thought it was a different JD, but it's the same person. I don't think they know nothing either. You understand me? So I don't think you need to ask anybody. Any person you need to ask is Mace agreeing with himself. If you have an opportunity to do so, link up in. Yeah, man. I believe me. I had to tell people that um, when they're trying to diminish who is how much percent Jamaican, I think you need to look. You need to do your research. But people that would have even ventured into those departments, what are not people that does research. So I can't even pin research on those people in the same sentence. Yeah, JD, you really look fresh and energetic. I am literally sick, but it's just because I was getting so much message and people literally tormenting me. At this point, I said, let me just do this video, and maybe because I've not done a video so long, they're going to check it to see that I am alive and I had something going on. So yes, I had to be energetic to come, our forced energy, to come out and put out the message. All right, but bless up, man, bless up. Mason will score for Jamaica at the World Cup 2026. All right. So, anyways, let me get it on. People. We had some transfers that took place. A lot of these transfers. I think people said I called them, but the Liam Bailey one, I never really called where he was going to go. But based on how things went on last year, I don't look sick, believe me. And people in the chat know that I was sick the whole time, because I catch like either a bug or some sort of flu over there. And but I never really, when you're getting sick or whenever the symptoms start to really expose themselves a lot more. Once you start, you kept staying active. It's like you and them fighting out whatever going on. So maybe it never really took me the way if I had just laid down and get some extra sleep and saying that you're going to pass through this and that. So I believe that's a thing. It all depends on how you react towards the situation. So if I don't look sick, yes, I am. So anyways, yeah, we have Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is off to Roma in the Italian league. I am so excited to see this one. Maybe not necessarily where he went, but just that he went into this league. Maybe the team I am not so a fan of, but at the same time, it's still an established team. So he went to Ace Roma, and as you know, that they are in the first tier. Yes, so Liam Bailey at this point still have a market value of 28 million, even though they said that based on this loan, and if they want to go on to buy him, they could sell him for up to 22 million. So they are projecting that maybe if his market value drops something, it's going to stay within that frame. So Liam Bailey have definitely dropped off after a beautiful season the year before. What you guys made of this move, the club itself and the overall league? Let me know if you think it's a step down or a step up or just a normal thingy. Because remember, I can't jump and say it's a step down, as to the league, because I had told you guys that for several years, the Italian league coefficient was higher than the Premier League. because they had so much teams in Europe, so that means they were performing better than the European team, the Premier League teams. So I can't say this is a step down. I think maybe the club itself. I think it's a equal footing because for several years Roma was bigger than Aston Villa. For several years Roma was bigger than Aston Villa, and up to this day, I think maybe over the last year or so, that's the only time Aston Villa might slightly leapfrog Roma. But I think Roma is a bigger club than Aston Villa over the last 20 years. Over the last 20 years, Roma is a bigger club than Aston Villa. Or sure, the last 10. Put it at the last 10, surely. They have always been in Europe. You understand me? They have always had some of the best talents them in Italy, you know. So yeah, it's not a step down for me. It's not a step down for me, in my opinion. It's not a step down. Don't know what people think, you know. It's not a step down in my opinion, you know. All right, so Gasparini will improve Roma. He's very a good coach. Okay, mentality does matter when you're sick and have to fight the fire. Yeah, yeah. All right, bless myself. Thanks for being here. It's a risk. The ultras don't ramp when players underperform. Well, everywhere you should get called out if you're not doing your job. You understand me? I'm not an EPL fan, so I think it's a step up. Okay, I think I will put it at even. So the leagues are not far apart at all. And definitely based on the last 3-4 years, some people would pick even the Italian leagues because they were beating the big teams in England. And that is the only connection you had to do the calculation. So you can't just make up stories now to say, oh, England, because you can resonate to England a lot more. Upgrade Leon Tati Bailey. One thing for sure, Leon can say he play in 3 of Europe top league. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But what did you do in 3 of the top leagues? He did well for 1 season in the Premier League. He did well for 2 seasons in the Bundesliga. I would say 2 seasons. Maybe some would even say more than 2 because of the club that he was at. And he always turned up for the big games. So that is definitely could be deemed as a factual statement. Yeah. So for me, I thought that Aston Villa was kind of bringing in too much people. And the Jamaican football syndrome reached him, in which he might have needed more attention as a player, because I think that's his problem. Even though he was grown in Belgium pretty much, I still don't think he was fully developed as to the normal other kids. Because even though he came in, he still came in at 14, 15. So he never pretty fully developed in Europe. So you can still see certain deficiencies in his game and maybe required more time and more nurturing. You understand me? But because his name was so big, people want to get the result now. And then sometimes you saw a young kid comes in and give more than himself. You understand me? And obviously, once you're younger, you saw with Shamar Nicholson, Mora or Roma or whatever the kid's name, he's 16 years old. They're going to always prefer the 16-year-old over Shamar Nicholson because he's 28 or 27. You understand me? So what you could get out of that 16-year-old is doing the same thing as you is 17 times the market price. You understand me? And that's what I thought up until Leon at Aston Villa. He had a skill set, but he could come off at times as a one-trick pony type skill set. You understand me? The diversity in his game, I've never really seen it in his entire career. And I do believe that if he had trained and been in Europe from a longer time, maybe coming through the academy at 6 years old and 7 years old, he would have been a much more much better talent, you know, because he has some quick trickery and the fast twitch muscles, works good. You understand me? So he could have added more to his game. So I do believe that him coming to Europe a little bit late than the other kids that he's rivaling, kind of dropped what he could have become, in my opinion. Don't know if you guys agree with that, but I think he could have become a way better footballer. Look at Pulisic. That's why I've always said Liam Bailey and Pulisic was never the same class player. I think Pulisic was always better than Liam Bailey. Even when you guys disrespect me and you say your customary thing, oh yeah, Jamaica. So anybody come from Jamaica, you're gonna say that they are no good, which that wasn't the case, because what I told you, they're lacking ability to reason. Because if I'm comparing him with Pulisic and I'm saying Pulisic is very good, that is high level football, surpassing the Concacaf. So for Liam Bailey to be in that conversation, that means he would already be a top level player. But because their brains don't comprehend things, once you say something that they perceived as below their normal standards. You understand me? Yeah, but the overall conversation, why I could have seen that easily, is how diverse Pulisic was, his fitness level, and his natural footballing IQ, where he reads the game, puts himself in spots. Those were the difference, and it was extremely clear how far one was superior to the others. I know people struggle to understand certain things because their minds their brain cells are blanked out by their biases, and that is the problem with me. I tend to come with no bias, so it comes like I don't have any filter in a place that it requires a filter for you to excel. But I tell you, I've broken the game. I have not had a filter, and I have excelled just the same. So even the other day when I came in and said that Jamaica U15, the best thing it can happen to them to put them down to League B, because if they were in League A, they wouldn't have come out of none of the groups them, because League A is levels above everybody. And this is what I said, the videos are there. And Mexico can give everybody 6 love. And Mexico can give everybody 6 love. Well, and I think Jamaica have a good chance to win against Puerto Rico. That was the videos are there. What actually happened? Jamaica went and played Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico definitely the better team, as in like a football education, move the ball around. And Jamaica is just getting back the front, kick the ball long, give the big striker, and that was his best game he played, and he came at the right time, and they won the game. You understand me? And look at that. Everybody started to brag, but everybody was actually downplaying Jamaica in League B. But anyways, let me give you the facts now. Jamaica, there have never been a Jamaica team in history that is better than a USA team. In history. Well, USA got 5 from Mexico. The same team that I told you that can give everybody 6 love. They gave USA 5 in the final. If you watch the final, you would say that the scoreline maybe never reflect the actual game itself. USA was good. But that even tells you again, because USA was so good. And you know that people sent me clips of delusional people keep saying that Jamaica could have won the A-League. So not just won the B-League, where they barely could have passed a football. And their reaction timing is dead slow. The best players on the park, I saw how good they were 20 minutes in the game, which was the number 3, 14, and 6. Those were the 3 best players. And it's solely because they could have controlled the ball and passed the ball. That's it. And those players, after me finished talking about them from the first 20 minutes, to show you that I wasn't biased, everybody started to realize that they are the best players on the field. But you have people. So what I'm going to advise you guys, please research a little bit more. A lot of people does these things to benefit themselves. They don't think you have sense either. But they do this to sell themselves. So don't listen to them. They don't have much sense. Just work to the facts and look with your own eyeball. Just look to your own eyeball and you will see some amazing things. Yes. And I will repeat again. If Jamaica had played Mexico, they might would have gotten 20. That same Jamaica team that won the League B would have gotten 20. I'm not even saying 6 anymore, 20. Because people clip me. And I can't believe I went on break and people still talking about me after. Like I gave them PTSD. They are so delusional. Even when the facts present itself, they couldn't just say, oh my God, maybe JD actually truly know what he's talking about. Let me pick his brain to see why he came up with that and it's accurate. They invest so much time in being a bad human being. It's shocking because it would have made them a great human being if they flip the switch over the next side. If they flip the switch in hard work, they would have become even good at what they do. Yes, believe me. Invest, people. Invest your time well. If you think I don't make much sense and I am not the way to go, invest your time. And that's what I am going to start doing a lot more, which is to invest my time in the right places. So let me go back to Liam Bailey now, because what I why I did that, why I kind of merge both of them the same way is to show you that it all comes down to the thinking of people and a particular set of people as well. You understand me? Even when the facts presents itself, they try to hold everybody down and not try to educate the masses, because without education, that's the only way they remain important. Once you provide education, they are nothing. Because reality starts to push himself. All right? Demarks, big up yourself. Melosound, Mr. Man said, just be happy we won our league level. Ignore people saying we would win. No. No, but why I said that, why I brought it up, was the Liam Bailey conversation, or they disrespected me a couple of years ago with the Pulisic. And I'm just trying to show you, because we have always used factual evidence to come to a conclusion, but because it never benefited one side of the story, which is the Jamaica side, they tend to use the narrative of being a Jamaican to win the argument. When it makes no sense, they're just playing on people's ego. And that's how they live and benefited of the overall country. We don't really care about that. We want to educate our people to look and view things the right way. And if you do things like that, you would have a better opportunity to turn out further in life. Yes, so I just brought that up. So please don't lose my conversation right there, because I said Jamaica would have lost 6 to Mexico regardless. I just used it to prove what I was saying, and you guys were laughing after me and saying all sort of foolishness. So unless you're going to come and tell me that you watch some football of that Jamaica team and tell me that they can control, pass, and play at a faster rate than United States, and I would tell you that you are blind, and I would have brought the proof off the TV screen and show you who is moving faster and what seconds they are going at, because those things are possible to bring to you. That's all I'm saying. So I hope I never got it twisted. Let me get back on. Everyone know that Captain America is better all around player. No, they never. Mr. Dre, people saying that no, because, but I was the only one saying that and bringing facts to the conversation. You know, and they disrespected me and brought out their 18 campaign. No, I'm talking to you directly. I'm saying they should be happy we won, but I said that we have a good chance of winning League B. And so make we just play these games and stop pull out stories, because the first lie that I wanted to sell was Concacaf fighting against Jamaica and putting Jamaica in League B. And I said, oh, that is possible. Because the couple other years, it benefited Jamaica by the same rule to put them in League A. And then and then people like Travis came here and said, JD, you fight against Jamaica. Me not business about no rule. Me not reading nothing. You notice the words that they have used. They are not reading nothing. So that means the facts that I am sending them to, they end. So that means it's baseless conversations these people are having. Because anytime you point them to the facts, they don't want to go to the facts. They're telling me 8 Jamaica, they're not going to know facts. So the facts would have told them exactly when the rule came in. But big up. All right, so we have Big up, Chapeau. Chapeau, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. So for me, Leon Bailey, this is a next career builder for him. I love that he never went to Saudi because I never liked the Saudi foolishness. I never liked the Saudi foolishness. I heard people telling me about Leon needed to get his bag and all sort of stupidness. I don't believe in those foolishness. If you're a professional at anything, you want to reach your max in that thing. You want to reach the max in that thing. So for me, I want Leon Bailey to say that, oh, I did my best at football. I did my best at football. I don't want him to come off and then people said, oh, Leon have $3 billion. But and he did play in the Premier League, but he never fulfilled what he needed to do. You can open it. You can open it. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm loving the fact that he never actually went to Saudi because I never liked the Saudi move. I love this because this is more of an established league. We just rival them with the Premier League. So what that tells us, he has to put a good shift in, and if he does achieve something, it can keep his status as a footballer and even push him even higher as in relation to the Jamaica conversation and what level you would put him on as a Jamaican professional footballer. You understand me? I do think going to Saudi would just kill his whole hand, in my opinion. Yes. So I'm happy. See, I'm boy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I saw you on my Facebook, going on with whatever thing. Yes, Mr. Man. Travis was one of those ones. Said so. Happy it's not Saudi also. Yeah, man. So I am glad that he's not there, and it's a good challenge for him. Now I think he's going to have competition. Let me give you who he's going to have competition with, and then we break it down the same and see if it might work out for him, or he's going to, if he doesn't perform for a certain amount of game, he might just go to the bench, All right, so let me see now who playing in the left and right midfield, left winger positions. All right, so we have Baldanzi, which plays 22 years old, plays attacking midfielder, but he plays left and right as well, and can play even central forward. Already 12 million, and he's 22. So good up and coming talent. Pellegrini, central mainly. El Shaarawy. I remember El Shaarawy back in the days. El Shaarawy was so good from he's around 10 years old. I have El Shaarawy and around 2006 FIFA. With his hairstyle. El Shaarawy had an hairstyle, the half cut up hairstyle. He was not normal. El Shaarawy might just be one of the best dribblers to ever touch a football in history. From he's around 18 years old, Check where John Duran is, Jay, anyway, before you talk. All right, yes. So El Shaarawy was not normal. So El Shaarawy is still there. Left winger, right winger. Can play central forward as well, but that's his main preferred positions, left and right. Quality player. Still 32 years old, and I'm telling you, I said 06. Hold on. 09, 06. 09 to 06. El Shaarawy. How long this dude played football? All right, so he's 32 now. 18 years old. Let me tell you where he was at 18-year old. Was it AC? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Yeah, man, it was AC Milan. AC Milan 2015, Genoa 2011, 2010, 28. 2008, not 2005 or 6, 2008. Genoa 2008 and 19, then 2011 Pandova, AC Milan 2011. So that's when he got the breakout. But he was always one of the wonder kid. So even in 2007-1, he was in it as a wonder kid. So 2006, he was still in it as well as a wonder kid. Yes, and he had the same hairstyle the whole damn time. All right, talented player. Little bit older now, but I don't think his skill set faded. So he's one. Sula, 22 years old, 30 million. Argentine, Italian. Leon Bailey added to the pack. Dybala is more of a second striker, central forward. Can play out wide, but he's definitely a striker or a CF, in my opinion. And that's about it. You have Ferguson and Artem there, but they are strikers. So Dybala, Artem, and Ferguson, they are three strikers. So who he has positions to rival with would be El Sharari, Baldanzi, Sula, and himself. So four wingers are four people that will challenge the positions that he actually plays, will be there with him. Two young ones that are already over him in one of them already over him in market value. One veteran there with him. So he has the freedom to prove himself, and you never may know. Yes. Is El Charari a failed wonder kid? I would say, based on how we thought he would, where we thought he would have been, yes. Yes, I would say yes. Because everyone expected him to be as big as Kaka, Zidane, Thierry Henry. He had everything, and because he has this Moroccan look, they wanted him to be successful so bad. They almost put him on the FIFA cover when he's like 10 years old. You understand me? So, yes, I would say the hype that he had, he's still successful, don't get me wrong. Because if you look at his career, he's still very good. But he was dubbed as one of the ones then that would have changed football. So he should be the next Iron Robin coming through, because he was that dominant on one foot as well. You understand me? He should be everything in one. And he never really transcend the sport as to what they expected him to do. So yes, based off that. But if you're ranking him with Concacaf players, of course he has a better career than everybody in Concacaf. That is a fact, you know? Yeah, but is that the standard that they did put on him? Yes, he would be classed as a fail. I think that is, people can't really go much against that, in my opinion. Big up yourself, Juras. Thanks for being here. How you doing, man? Yes, I would say he would be considered. So you guys wouldn't say, all right, I saw Mr. Man said, yes, he is a failure. People, we're talking in context. But El Shaarawy was a very, very good player. All right, and still a very good player, because you might see Leon Bailey go there and he still outplay Leon Bailey. That's the talent that this guy is. This guy can play better than any player on any given day in world football. He was so highly rated. Dybala is the next one as well. Dybala was so highly rated. He was rated to be as good as Messi. Dybala was so highly rated. Evan Ferguson wasn't still a highly rated player. He's 20 years old. So so they have a lot of past highly rated players and currently highly rated players. Because Evan Ferguson is a very highly rated Ireland man. All right, yes. So they have a lot of players there to prove themselves, and Leon Bailey joined a bunch of people that's trying to prove themselves. So competitions for places will be a main importance right here. So he can't sit down and think he's going to get guaranteed game time. No, I think this can still go wrong for him. Here he has to just put his work out. And make sure it is some level of calculation, you know? Yes, because you could see him on the bench and Shaarawy on the field just the same. All right. Is Evan related to Duncan? I don't know. I never checked those things. I just watch him play football. Juras, hope all is well. He didn't reach his expected ceiling. Yes. That's the best way to look at it. So that would be classed as a failure, you know. But it's so like funny. Look how we can say El Shaarawy might be dubbed as a failure. Maybe El Shaarawy achieved more than every reggae boy ever in history. It's so like funny. But he would because context matters. So for me, why we can't talk about Jamaican players like that? Look how easy we look at El Shaarawy and we had that conversation, and it's fair. If we go in Italy, everybody would agree with you. So why when we're talking about Jamaican players, we couldn't put that same reality into it? I would love for us to evolve to that level that we can talk the same way, just realistic about players. I think that's when I will truly enjoy that space. Just that little spell that we had with El Shaarawy, and I know that you guys are watching football. That's why I have to love you, man. I have to love you guys because you're watching football. Dr. Gigi, how you doing, man? First responder in the house said, Bailey is really bad investment. Jesus God. That is a little bit extreme to say Liam Bailey is a bad investment. And then we have Roderick Sharp says, all right, massive respect, Rajic Sharp. Thanks for being here. All right. Barbecue Billy in the building. I saw Owen talking about people. I just posted a picture because obviously I told you that I was going out, and sometimes people calling me out of turns and stuff, and I'm trying to get my peace and remain peaceful at the same time. So I posted a little picture. I never had to post it. Posted the picture, and you have the same man's them. The one Owen and him friends them. Through a few other countries commenting on it and say, we like one Nigerian Jamaican brother. You have haters over there, haters under the picture, people talking all sort of things. And Owen is the resident hater of the platform. Yes, so he was there saying he's not saying anything. Boy, Owen, all of my things them that I had on is okay, boy, Owen. Yeah, so let me continue. Yeah, but we have to mix it, we have to spice it up. Yes. Rajman, big up yourself. Coach Teddy, how you doing, man? Yeah, man. Barely injury. Yo, we're gonna get to the barely now because I just reposted it on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I do post things there, so you can keep up to speed with what's going on with not just Reggae Boyz, with Concacaf. But I think based on what I've just talked on, you saw why I never invested only in Reggae Boyz, because I knew that the conversations couldn't really evolve if I did just that. I had to come in as a CONCACAF boss type individual, so I could have tried to convince people to look outside, so you maybe can appreciate who is on the inside as well. Yeah, man. And I'm loving it. I think I had made a very much calculative decision at the time. Yeah. Liam Bailey got off to the worst possible start in his Roma career, sustaining a muscular injury in his first training session after Aston Villa's loan move. Let me type in Liam Bailey, see if I can get some update on him. All right. So Liam Bailey, so that is coming from actual outlets. All right. So Liam Bailey, let me look for the latest. So okay, Roma manager Gasparini with his new forward Liam Bailey. All right. So case of Gasparini, we'll look at Gasparini as well and see what, because you could look into the coach systems, and then you could you could decide if he's going to flourish a little bit more. It will get you closer to the truth. Yeah. All right. So Leon 3 minutes ago. Let me see. All right, we're at 3.5 million. We don't care about money. We want the player to actually be good. All right. Okay. So he will undergo test to determine the extent of the injury. So he's out, and within 3 days, they're going to, according to them here, within 3 days, he's going to undergo tests to see how bad it is. But more likely, he will not be doing any training for this week, regardless of how bad the injury is. So it is a injury, Amazing dressing from Billy. Socks with Chinese shoes. Boy, if you don't get your 18 ass out of here talking about my shoe is Chinese, boy. Yes, because I made sure to ask a boy there. Zoom in and zoom in properly. Make your eyeball and drop out. All right? Yes. Yeah, but I'm not gonna follow if I bring my thing here because I was going to just bring it on the screen and show you, boy. You understand me? Yes, because on always you know, but me now gonna fall into the trap because I was going to bring it on the actual screen and show them make on the drop down, you know. Yes, so Leon look like he started off very bad. So I guess 1 week from now, Leon, it don't even make no sense. So you don't have to watch Roma people for the next 2 weeks because it look like Leon ain't going to play within the next 2 weeks, you know. So that is madness. That is very bad, though. That is very bad, and it could extend to worse, you know, because a worst case, you know. So if they go in and get the scan, and they're saying it's a level tier or whatever the situation is, he could be out for months, you know. Just like a countryman back in the 80s, first trip to foreign. Boy, I literally don't have a Jamaican passport. So holy hell, it's my first trip to foreign. I live in a foreign country. Blessings, Lulu. Lulu, me love how you just roll in here because you always see me a worried people in Lulu. Yes, sister, I never trouble me. I just post my picture, you know. For the people who are concerned because they don't see me for a while, and I'm saying, all right, so I'm gonna put a next picture on both of my channels so people can know that I'm alive and well, but just give me a little space so I spend some time with the little kids and stuff, and not me on the phone for 55 minutes per call through the day, and I can't spend any time with my family, you know, because Jamaica mad these people so bad. Mad these people so bad. They need a shrink, and Billy D is the shrink. You understand me? And I can't bother with it. I am tired. You understand me? All right, said JD, you get tall, my boss, brother. From when I told you that I wasn't 5'4", it was Jason Ferran, you know. Jason Ferran brought up this short man complex to the chat, you know. Let me bring the one named Nosage. He was the one that brought this foolishness here. And then I had talk on the short man syndrome, and I've realized that when I checked the facts, they said the average height of Jamaican men I will not go there because people very sensitive when it comes up to that conversation. So let me leave that alone. You know, RR, the average height of Jamaican men is not 5'9". That's a lie. All right, we are just angry tiny men in Jamaica. All right, hungry tiny men. It is literally 5'5" to 5'6". So we are very, very short. I never knew that, you know, because I saw short people over, but we have people in our country who call short man. We have every community have a short man. And imagine if 5'6" is our standard. Short man have to be 4'2". Short man got to be 4'2" because we have short boss, short Dan, short elevator, short dinosaur. So let people, I am not laughing after short, but I was just trying to tell people that I was not short. You understand me? Short killer, Mr. Man, yeah. Shorty Malcolm. You saw Shorty Malcolm, you know him the past 5'8". It's impossible. You understand me? Yes, so his name is Shorty Malcolm. So we talk about short in our culture. Markland, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, all right? Birmingham vacation finished already. Yes, man, it was just a few days. Remember, I should go on vacation here with my family, my kid and wife, all right? So we still have a few more to do. And I'm going to make sure I take... Jama, yeah. Pass my slipper, my Adidas slipper. So let me show them what I'm going to wear. Yes, my Adidas slippers. It's outside. Yeah. And my Jordan, one foot of my Jordan, because I have a story with that as well. So I have to show them the story, you know? Yes. Shorty was like 5'4", yes. So people, I am anywhere between 6 foot flat and 6'2". I'm gonna put myself as that far. I don't know my exact height because I am 186 in our measurement here. I've done the calculation and it never give me an accurate height. It always says from anywhere to anywhere. But I know that I'm not 5'4". All right. So if I do look a little bit taller than you expected, yes, blood. I was telling you that I'm that height. You know? Yes. No, I'm not 6'4". I'm not 6'4". I'm not 6'4" at all. I am not so tall. I know that I'm between 6. Yes, yes, just one, and my Jordan, the red and black shoe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All right, so this I'm going to wear, people. This is brand new. I brought it to England. I don't wear it. Look, see it? You can go in the Adidas store, boy. They showing off people. So this is the one that I'm going to wear to Center Park. Yes, Center Park. And when I go into the French part, yes. And people, yes, this is my Jordan where I wore through the thing. So you can leave out the Chinese shoes and all of those stories. All right. Yes, I have my collection of shoes that I don't wear. I just look at them. So just like how they usually do, the cribs back in the days. Yes, I have the cribs. I have the cribs line of shoes upstairs and downstairs that I don't wear. All right. Yes. If only did have what me have, every day only dress up. Every day only dress up. Me not have the time because I am making money and you guys are staying broke. That is the blacker knees of you want to dress up every day. I will just wear one white t-shirt and a jeans pants and I have more money than you. All right? Yes. So yes, that's how it goes. Stop wear tight pants and Mark X. All right? Yes. And save on the money. Okay? Yes. Yes. Yeah. So I'm showing that boy. You know? Yes. Bruce Lee crep. All right. So I'm showing me other two things then. And you keep on saying that I have Chinese knockoff. Yo, say what you want to say, man. I'm not going to even pay any money. All right? Yes. So go and talk all you want. The people, I can't convince these people. Even when I show them the facts, they just say other things, you know? Yes. So anyways, though, so Leon, bad stuff for Leon. And the others are going to get a head start. So it's going to he has to come in and tear up the place to even get considered to be the starter, you know? Yes. Yeah, man. So anyways, it was a good time. Yeah, Birmingham Market or Bullring, you buy it from. No, I have not bought anything no, I never bought none of these things. You know? I never bought none of these things. These are my things that I brought in my suitcase. I don't want to see me with my passport because I'm not showing nothing on my passport, boys. Yes, but more showing this, I'm bring my suit. Or I can show them, boy, because they're so fast. They're so fast. They're so fast. I need to show them all of my list of things that I brought just to prove to them that I never bought nothing what they're talking about. Where the white kickers? Oh yeah, it's still around there. Listen, I don't bring things to no. Cause you're not gonna believe nothing. Alright? Alright. Gemma? No, I'm not. Leave it, Gemma, because we can't bother them. It's like today all of them became Duckland. You understand me? So let me not even pay them any mind anymore. Duckland, yes. I'm not showing them nothing because I'm just gonna go for 2 more Jordans. I'm not gonna drop down, but especially Juras, because Juras have to spend around 5 bills. Forget that Jordan there. 5 bills for my Jordan. Boy. Alright? So if you have a pay, you want me to show you my 5 bills Jordan Juras, and they have to show me a $1,000 one. Don't style me a Juras. Stop. Alright? Don't make me embarrass you, Juras. Alright? Yes. Stop. You buy your new Man City? No, not as yet. When I finish with the vacation thing, we'll deal with all them stuff there. Duckland is not here because he never knew that I was going to come on. You know him already, people. Please, don't send him no picture. Don't send him no picture, please, God. I can't deal with Duckland. I can't. Don't send it, all right? Don't spend more than 80 on shoes. And which shoes you buy for 80? Oh, people, how cheap is shoes in America? Because even these Jordans are easy well 150 and almost 200 per shoe. Just the normal Jordans them. So is it that it's cheaper because it's in America? That doesn't make any sense. Let me type it in. Shoe Jordans prices in America. USA Jordan prices. That's not true. Because Jordan always the dearest thing in America. Prices. Alright, so Jordan prices. Alright, Jordan prices. Alright, Jordan prices can cost you anywhere from 120 to 20,000. And sometimes extra Jordans can cost up to 100,000. So from 120 to 100,000, but it has to be extremely rare Jordans. But you can get several Jordans for up to 20,000 customized. All right, Nike Air Jordan 1 Retro, I call it, or Revo, is for 20,000. 20,000. You hear that, people? All right. I'm not saying, Jordan, I said I don't buy shoe for more than 80. Okay. JD, him gone meet Jamari Clark at the Mobile Airport. Who gone meet Jamari? What are you talking about? What is he talking? Okay. Okay, JD, we get that. No. No, the boy that dissed me, you know. Hold on, I'm okay. Maybe got no because I think I send me him shoe collection for show off, you know. Yeah. No, Rajman, we're not rich. We're We're normal human beings working for our damn things. All right. Yes. If it calculated to rich in Jamaica, that is not hard to do, you know, because Jamaica where again is too low. Jamaica, they call that damn thing, currency is too low, you know, because the other day, well, let me see, Jamaica to euros, JMD to euros and pound last time at 200, damn that 200, you know, let me see, 100 euro. 100 euro is 187. 187. So, no, 100 euro is 18,000, 19,000, you know? 19,000. So, everybody can be rich in Jamaica, you know, because average standard people, see there, standard work week for the normalest job in Belgium at 1,300. So, 1,300. So 1,300 is literally 243,000. You don't get paid. So if every 4 months, people that make $1 million. So and for normal people like in the years that when me that work would be 2,500. That's $500,000 every month, and that is you without doing extra time, night shift, all them foolishness there. You understand me? So you can't say people rich. People just buy them damn shoes. Because if a man make 2,000 or 3,000, why him can't buy a shoe for 120? You understand me? Yeah. So you can't say that, man. You know, you have to think a little bit deeper. Yeah, we just have a normal conversation because all our we on the channel, majority of us come from they're overseas and I do a thing. Yeah. But yeah, that was remember we put vacation in the front of the video, so we can talk like this, you know. Yes, rich is health and life, not money and name brand. Thank you very much, Mr. Man. That is true, because the first thing I've said, I was peaceful on the trip. I was peaceful. So you are one of them that buying shoes to send to Jamaica? No. I you know, from when I have the boots, I have a boots for like 3 years now that I wanted to send to Jamaica. And I did not. So, no. Big up yourself, Mr. Doctor, and hope all is well with you and the family. Yes, so that is Leon. That is Leon, people. Let me know your thoughts on Leon. And then now let me move to the next one. We have our boy, Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe. So Damian Lowe, his team was terrible, his team was terrible. But Damian Lowe was still one of the better players in the actual team. So I had to give him much more credit. So now Damian Lowe moved from the Saudi League. He moved from the Saudi League and now he's in the Iraq Stars League. The Iraq Stars League. He was always doing things in and around this region for reasons I don't know why, Yes, so still 32 years old. As a defender, it's still not the end of your game. You can still push on. Yes. So what do you guys make of this deal? Let me know. All right. What do you guys make of this deal? The Iraq thing, I don't really like the Iraq thing, because once a year Iraq is just like some world war problem. What say you guys? I think that it's best he comes and kick it in the USL if he can't stay in the MLS or something, or a League One team, or even a League Two team in England. I don't like the Iraq thing. I think you're just withering away, maybe for the package, He could have done better in better leagues because he just proved that he could compete with others in Saudi Pro League, which is a significantly better league than the Iraq League, in my opinion. Don't like it either. Yeah, man. I think. But the problem is, when I always say them pension, how much more money these people truly need to live? At some point, you don't need more money, people. So me and my wife had this conversation, and both of us came to the conclusion, of if we have certain amount of money, we would have always given the rest away, like try to set up different charities to help people. You clearly see the type of individual that I am. It looks like I can't be rich then. I will never be rich because you guys seems to always put money first. You understand me? Because you tell me Liam Bailey I forget him bag. But how much money, brother, if you value 15 billion, it's 1,000 million make a billion here. And 1,000 make a million here. So if you want to spend $1,000 per day, it's 365 days you have in 1 year. How much years you're gonna live to spend 1,060 if you're pitting them spend 1,000? Nah, man, at some point, it should be about your profession and to get the best out of your profession and your own mental health as well. I don't think going into these regions to play damn football is a good thing. I think it's terrible. All right? Hold on. One umbrella sport. Jamaica 2 World Cup appearances will be under the PNP government. Oh. Brother, thanks for your donation, but come on, man. You know that politics, and I've just talked about how people perceive things. And the first thing you did, you sell a promotional propaganda on my platform. Resend back your super chat. You cancel your super chat, one umbrella sport, and hope all is well with you and your family. All right? Yes, I don't deal with any form of politics here because I know that a lot of people can't comprehend. So I can't read out the super chat, sir. All right? Yes. So resend it back. Take back your super chat. If you want to redonate it, you can redonate it. But you can't do those things, bro. I'm on a football damn channel. All right, talking about life and stuff. Oh, why you do these things, man? Why are you such a troublemaker? All right, let me read the next super chat because someone else put a super chat. So let me read it. All right. Sorry about that. The first super chatter. Rajman says, you not Jamaican without a passport. Ask Greenwood. All right. This is let me take out my passport number. This is my passport. All right. Yes. So it's a Belgian passport. So that's the one that I have. Remember I told you guys know my history. That I never tried I never tried to have Why on the timeout people on can't time out umbrella sport? So if he should fix the problem, how can he fix the problem? A two man timeout. Come on, man. Please, on a reput, on activate back umbrella sport. Let him fix him. Let him fix the problem. Let him fix the problem. Yeah, give him a chance to fix the problem, please. All right. Yes, because I don't want him to walk and tell people say donate on my channel and disrespect him. I am not in that because I am very much appreciative of you donating. But I wouldn't want it for that reason when I know that PNP and JLP mash up the whole of Jamaica. All right? I don't care who you go under. Because, you understand me? PNP and JLP is not something to be glorified in Jamaica. None of them. All right? So, Umbrella Sport, I'm very sorry for people that blocked you. That was not my intention. That was not my intention. I'm not that type of human being. But I don't live for these things. I don't live in Jamaica, but I still don't live for those things because I came from Jamaica, so I knew what they did to the country. So stop coming here with the politics thing, my brother. I show you nothing more than respect, all right? Sorry about that, all right? Big up yourself, Sporty Dan. Oh, you doing, man? Massive respect. And yes, no, because I don't want him to say that I blocked him after I put a super chat. I just wanted him to know that I don't entertain this politics thing. You understand me? Yes, that's all. Him could have laughed, say maybe not take it personal, but I want to make sure he can't say that. So people will cut out that part. So anywhere you gonna say them stuff here, we can put it and say, JD never block him. You never me never do anything bad. It's just a next either one of the other man, one of the moderator, drew us or one of them man there. Two persons block him one time. So that at the first I have seen someone come up and someone get blocked and a two-person block the person one time. So that means YouTube can't even differentiate who blocked him first, So I think Juras and someone else blocked him at the same time. So I'm very sorry, one Umbrella Sport. Oh, okay, Mr. United. I think it's the same one Umbrella Sport. So I'm very sorry about that. I'm a big man to say that, but it's not me blocked you, sir. You can always cancel your super chat and resend it if you want. All right. Don't come here. This brother, he continues with it. He's saying nobody after me just try to give you a olive branch for you to stop it. You understand me? You come and tell people can't stop you. You know what to block him, Ross, if you don't want. Because me I try give him little. Boy, oh my God, what is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong with the? After everything I've said. His response telling people say they can't stop him. So Mr. United, what is what? Oh God, help me, Lord. So this is what you guys call me out of my 6'6" stage 4. All right, so let me continue our conversation. Yes, sorry. Let me continue. So Damian Lowe moved to the Iraq Stars League, Erbel, SC. Still have a market value of 400k, which I think is very high, showcasing that he has kept his performances up at his age because he's 32. I like that. So hope he can still get the next knock in the registered leagues or the bigger leagues, I should say. Yeah. All right. No, we're on. That was not a topic. I never planned that. All right. Yes. So let me know if it's a bad deal or not for Damian Lowe. Then we have Dixon, Kaheim Dixon. So Kaheim Dixon, we have here. You understand me? We have Kaheim Dixon here. So Kaheim Dixon got loaned out So Kaheim Dixon currently registered to Charlton, got a loan to Crawley Town in League Two. In League Two. I'm gonna bring up some situations. Yeah. But we have to start it just the same as how we did the others. All right. So Kaheim Dixon currently what's his age here? 20 years old. 20 years old. Will be 21 on the 4th of should you say the 4th of November. So on the 4th of November, he's going to be 21. He went down to Crawley Town, League 2, 4th tier in England. All right. So, and let me see what added information they have here. It looks like it's going to be only a 1-year loan instead of a 2. So I guess once this season finishes, they will try to re-up, evaluate. So first thing I would say, based on how they bought the player, because I never bought into the propaganda. They were very honest the day they bought the player. They said he wasn't going to play because he's not ready for this level of football, especially on the physicality side. When everyone was running up and down with propaganda, oh, Kaheim Dixon is going to start and dominate the team. No, the first article came out from the coach. He said he's a project, and that's what they bought him for. All right. So when you're a project, it is still the 4th of October. Thank you for the correction. 4th of October. So when you're a project, bless myself, Kevin Jones. When you're a project, like Lembekisa for Wolves, because I had read that article for Lembekisa 3 years ago, and they said Lembekisa is a part of their project. So when you're a project, what people does is to keep you on their books and to move you around to make sure you're on the path. So if you should be hitting this level by a certain amount of time and you're not hitting it, they're going to shift you over here to make the correction. So what I think, they saw him in the lower leagues, which is the U20s and stuff. He excelled to a point. So they said, okay, maybe this is what can build his physicality and game minutes. So let me put him down to this level. Crawley, Gorg, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So I would say it's not a bad move. Don't think he's above this level. I heard people texting me all sorts of foolishness. I don't even think he's actually on this level as yet. He has to get more game time and more repetition to be on the League 2 level. He was at U20s level for a reason, because he was a U20 level player in England and he is a project. So they're working on that project. So now he's at the League 2 level. Give him more time and more repetition, but that's the level that he's at. These people are very good at assessing players. Charlton is one of the better assessors. They have brought through several players that are extremely successful in football over the years. So I want to say that Charlton knows exactly what they're doing. All right. Crawley are quite poor and needed some extra firepower. Yes, but the level is not above the level. Because believe me, people may be taught down on League 2. The JPL is not better than League 2. Half of League 2 teams will beat the JPL teams. Half of League 2 teams will beat the JPL teams. Comfortable as well. What I am seeing in JPL, believe me, League 2 is far better. Far better. And remember, it's a lot of the kids it's a lot of the young kids they're putting in these leagues to develop them faster, to give them the man knowledge to get to the game. Yes. Knowledge is above the level. I watched the match and he's better than most, if not all, the other players. Knowledge man, no. I've watched the match that he get minutes, the first one that he came in, and I watched the second one. No, he's not better than everybody there. That's a lie. All right, that's a lie. Literally, he kicked away a ball right in front of the goal and missed the goal to win the game. So you can't say that. And I never came here to nitpick the player, but because I always go to the extreme, that makes me have to go and dig up what he did in the game. You understand me? And then people will say I'm a hater. So stop that, man. If I give the kid the utmost respect and you want me to go over the top, why the first thing in life Every Jamaican has to be the best thing ever existed, even when you know it's not true. He's not better than all who he just work. Yes, people. The other day I came here with King, and I told him that, brother, I don't know what football you guys were watching, but King is so poor at controlling, he's so bad at passing, and he was not good in the game. He was not good. I am watching the whole game, and I saw our Gleaner put it out. Oh, King, miraculous start and all sort of foolishness. You see the next game, King not starting. You see the other game, King not starting. You know why? Because he couldn't play over the left-hand side. He can't control fast enough over the right-hand side. So if you put him over the left-hand side, he's worse, can't control. Because he's on his opposite, his weaker foot. That means more time controlling the ball. So you see when Jonah hate me, go back and research what me that said. Because the exact thing happened now. Why when you don't come back and say, John was star? JD's assessment is always on point. And this man really watching football. We need to start pressure other people to watch football like this man. And none of them never come and tell me I'm right. No, not see it, you know. But you know, go quiet because there's nothing to brag about. What if you had pointed out from early on, maybe you would have corrected that. So that means you could have continued to brag. And that's why I always said to you guys, talk the truth from day one. So people can get it and then improve themselves. You saying the truth is not putting down people. It's elevating them because maybe they never saw the flaws in themselves. And you are showcasing that flaw. You understand me? Yes. I don't think they choose right club for Dixon. Oh, for Dixon. Okay. Which club do you think would have been best for Dixon? And people were, make sure it's context. I was just talking about King. About King and what I said about him and the exact thing upon the next game and the other game. You understand me? But nobody came back to my channel and said, oh, you were right in your assessment there. Because I had video proof to show that he moves from close to 2.5 seconds to almost 5 seconds like a big chuck trying to control a ball to pass. Which certified league you're going to be from 2.5 seconds to 5 seconds trying to control a ball and don't get pick off the ball? That's why Johnston took the ball away from him. Because by the time he tried to control the ball on his left side, it's already bubbling up. And then he's taking slow to get it under control. And the guy just took it away from him and he kicks him down and got a card for it. You understand me? So all of those things are football in education. If he had learned that from early on in his career, we wouldn't have to be talking about this at an international level. And then you guys are going to avoid all of these drama and then tell me say them better than the other people where I do all of the things them properly. The problem is you don't know the proper thing. So that's why you can't even give true credit to true knowledgeable people, all right, and true professional footballers. You know, yes, but I think people started to figure it out. Yeah, that's the point I'm making. In terms of club, is still better than others at development. For example, Chelsea is a great club for development, but they get it because not many makes it, but they go other places as well. It's good level for Dixon. I think so. I honestly believe it's a great move for Dixon because he gets a chance to get game because he wasn't going to get any game at Charlton. He never got any game at League One. Oh, can he skip League One? That means all they were saying that he should have just got fit. And he's better than everybody else. That's the only way he would have played. I told you that he was never playing a game in the championship. It's not possible. You never got the game at League One. So, you're going to miraculously pass to League One to championship. Oh, that makes sense. Sometimes I'm wondering if it's like a word quota that people have to fill per day, and they just say a bunch of nonsense, and nobody challenges them on them should be challenged on these bunch of nonsense. Let me repeat it back, people. So a man couldn't get a game at League One, not one game, until somebody gets injured. But he's so good, he's going to skip the League One and play over the same people plus four other individuals that got bought for almost 21 million in total for the three people. Oh, that makes sense. Like, people follow the conversation. You think that makes sense? Like, only in this space somebody would bring up a conversation like that, and a bunch of people just gravitate to it and talk a bunch of foolishness. The kid is right where he deserves to be. People can spend time on him. JD, you remember Michael Seaton? He's now in League Two in Italy, League 2 or 3. Okay, good. Thank you. This is a good level for the kid. This is where most of Jamaican players, born players, should go. Places where people can pay attention to them. So if they are slow in a lot of areas, which they are going to be slow in a lot of areas, people can work on it. So when you're moving up to the top area now, and someone says, "May expect this from you," it doesn't become a helping hand, it becomes a expectation. And that's what normal professional footballers go through. Expectations. When you're buying these young Jamaican players, they have to be nurturing them. They don't know much about football when they go all of these places. This have been the thing for years. And that's why I came back to say it's hard for me to say that Mr. Speed and them man there get position for tell people about football. Oh, that makes sense. When Mr. Speed them never teach nobody to play football ever in a life, because they told us that they fail the kids. So how can they leave from 2 years ago to failing kids to advise a certified pro license coach when you're actually getting a Trinidad pro license? You don't even have a pro license for Trinidad. You are your active pro license course individual teaching an ex-man that is a professional pro license successful coach. Only in Jamaica that would happen. Nowhere else on planet Earth. Only in Jamaica that will happen. That's why I said it to you, people. I clearly just read it out, and even me saying it can't make any sense to you. You understand me? Yes. Big up yourself. Massive respect. Yeah, I'm just repeating it and showing that it don't make any sense. Yeah, it's just the truth. They are not developing nobody. You know? And that never said not to big up Mr. Speed, Umbrella Sport. I think maybe your brain losing the transition, because I never said not to big up Mr. Speed. If I bring the truth to you just a while ago, and it's even true, you can say you cannot like JD and say big up JD. Not because I am opposed to what you achieved, means that I hate you. No, it is just the context of the conversation to say that it makes no sense. And when Jamaica fails, we go back and find a bunch of excuses, and that's all. But we present the best possible way to feel at all times. Low, big up yourself. Toughy Rudy, big up yourself. The Marks, big up yourself. Yeah, man, we one Jamaica to the World Cup. All right, one Jamaica to the World Cup. And Negro says one speed as well. You can say all of those things, but they never took away what I've just actually said. You get me? So that's what we need to do. We need to go towards information a lot more and start being sensationalists. All right? Yes, because it just seems like you're... listen to me. You're commenting. You did something wrong, and people say this is not a politics channel, and nobody blocked you after. Just continue talking on the subjects, and we're all right with that. Yes, he said his name is Negro. I'm hoping that he's not white, because the amount of thumping might get him headside. Let me not go there. Yeah. His keyboard might thump him. League 2 might not be pretty on eyes, but Mr. Man, I watch JPL. Mr. Man, I am telling you, League 2 is better than the JPL. I watched even Arnett the other day playing a team in Concacaf. God damn. None of the two teams them can control the football. 3 of the goals them actually come off. You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you because I don't have to go into the 3 of the goals them come through because they can't control the little football. 3 of the goals them people don't need to watch them things, you know. We don't need to watch them things, you know. We remember we are Jamaicans, you know. The one thing we're good at, you know, is exaggeration. So that's why I try to bring the facts to show you. The one thing we're damn good at is exaggeration. So they will convince you that the actual JPL is better than everything else. But you need to watch these damn games. They are lying, man. Brother. And not just the JPL can control, because the next team that they're playing, it's the next team can't control the ball. It's the actual next team can't control the ball either. So I'm not picking on the JPL. I'm just telling you what happened. I will unblock you. I will unblock you. I will unblock you, yeah? I will unblock you. But I can't do it now. I can't do it now. All right? But let me just go for it and show you people. Because I have my version that has had the clips them out to show you the goals them. Because he's sick of them bragging and what he comparative to what he's seen. You understand me? So he's saying what these guys actually talking about. Like, you should be holding these people in school and just teaching them how to control of football and take the anxiety football out and the big wild kicking and isolation football and no coordination, nothing at all. Just a bunch of wild football. Don't make no sense. Any sensible team that pass the football doesn't have anxiety beat any team in a Jamaica. And any team in a Jamaica that pass the football and don't have any anxiety, they are going to be the best team in Jamaica. CC just pass football in Jamaica and don't have anxiety, and they're the best school team to ever be in football because the football move faster than all the big wild fool football where we always talk about. The football move faster than anybody else. So it's reality up against fantasy. And CC embarrasses the whole Jamaica and show that moving the football is always the best thing. You understand me? So anytime you move away from that, you're going to just lose it. You understand me? You're going to just look big and wild. And believe me, man, it was not impressive, man. So this line need to stop, man, of this overhyping. And brother, we'll just watch these football and see if we can find 2 good players that we can sell. And we actually... We lead on them Monday, them forget forced to stop trying to buy players. This academy in Jamaica need to with them. The best thing ever happened to Jamaica Mount Pleasant. The best thing ever happened to Jamaica Mount Pleasant, and they should enforce that nobody comes in the league just to make money. Nobody should come in the league just to make money. They should come. For years, I'm here telling people that it should be mandated that every one of the clubs them have the academy running full running academies, and to ensure that the league and the standard kept the same place. They should always have somebody coming through, at least 3 coming through their academies. Since they want to keep a certain amount of local players on the team, some should always be academy players. Some should always be academy players. That's what they need to turn it into a development league. A development league, that's what they need to turn it into. That's what they need to turn it into because the League Two is a development league. The League Two is a development league. So that's what they need to stop trying scamming Jamaica to make all the money and turn it into a development league. You understand me? Turn it into a development league, and that's what Mount Pleasant doing. And that's why I can respect Mount Pleasant, because I can see that they're sending back the kids them to school. They're teaching them football. They need to do that. So what Mount Pleasant doing should be the mandatory thing in Jamaica. And some man stop trying to run to buy a club for use the get up youth them. You get me? For run to Jamaica to use the get up youth them. And just try to sell them to places that you know they're not going to do nothing, and come back and you get a bag of money in a corner and try to look for 4 that get to youth them and say nobody in the league now have much sense. They can use anybody and win the league. You know? Because that's what they think. That's what they think. They can just use anybody and put together because nobody in a too smart in a league. You know? Yeah, man. We need to try. We need to avoid the reggae boys and try to start force them to put them laws they in, so them stop trying to sell players and try to put education in and force them to have infrastructures inside their clubs. So when you actually make the Concacaf, you're going there to win the Concacaf, not wanting Messi to score 2 goals to fill the stadium for you to make more money, and not have no ambition to score a goal in Concacaf. I'm tired of them foolishness there. You understand me? Because look, Violet AC 3 years before Mr. Speed them go to the Concacaf and they defeated a MLS team and also a Liga Meki team. Haiti never playing a football, people. So Violet AC are the best team ever come out of Concacaf Caribbean for the last 10 years. And they never played a match. And they banned them for not playing matches. But these cosplayers that comes in Concacaf just go and lay down to the bigger teams them. These players are good enough to be talked about the national team. So why they're not good enough to win MLS teams that's not playing in their national teams? So how can make it make sense? How can you be good enough to make our national team over registered players, but your intention is to lay down to MLS players that can't make their national team? How that makes sense? How that makes sense? People, if you just spell it out, nothing don't make sense that these people does. And the facts is there, they just make up stories and people eat it up because they use it. What they use it as, they use the hype of things and then play on your emotions. Because they know that most of us just have an ego and want to say Jamaica great. So they just come and say, yo dog, me a born Jamaican, me a nationalist. I deserve this, I'm bigger than this. Bigger than what? Bigger than what? What? I told you Cibao would beat Cavaliers because Cavaliers is nowhere better than Cibao. The last time Mr. Speed's story was, man did a touch up in players them. Why the game was close. So the man would have touched them up again. Me no forgot things, you know. Because me listen and I don't just build streams or look friends. So the man them stop touch up the players them. Yeah, did you guys saw any man touch them up or them just get beaten? Flat out beaten because I'm watching the football? And it's only one team wanted to play football. Just the typical low block, wild football, Mr. Speedy that try play. And so I'm assuming that that's exactly what Jamaica is going to play because that's exactly what you can teach somebody. Because they did it against Mount Pleasant every single year. You did it against them before. You did it against them before the year before and the other year before. And it never worked them years there. So people need to go back in history before we jump and say these people are already so-called established. You know, I don't think Mr. Speed deserves the position over Tapa. We're talking about a national team. Mr. Speed says he's overqualified. So, and they said the role that you got, you have to be a specialist in that role. The only way you achieve specialist status in anything is to pass the max cap or close to the cap in that said field. Which national team Mr. Speed ever coach? Which national game Mr. Speed ever coach in? Which top level match Mr. Speed ever played in? Well, you know what? He did win the Caribbean. You know why? Because nobody else on the list never participated in the Caribbean. Oh, ironic, that's the way. Because nobody else participated in the Caribbean, you just move that one. But if you had moved it to the actual specialist role, Tapa would have been one of the most successful Jamaican coaches because he went to the Gold Cup final. He went into actual big matches and he has more matches under his belt. So what that tells you, know, if you're going off facts, Tapa would have been more certified. And the last thing, the only thing Mr. Speed would have over him is the Pro Trinidad license. Well, both of them are do the same Trinidad license. So what is the separation? Oh, may I just make up a story that Tapper never get a chance to prove himself in. No, I just put up facts. I just put up facts. I just put up facts there. Can you refute anything that I've just said? Can you refute anything that I've just said as it relates to Mr. Speed and Tapper? If you said no, what that tells you? You're just taking in the cocoa juice. Or only just don't like Tapper. You understand me? But I just pull only facts on you guys. You understand me? That's all I'm saying. So tell me that Mr. Speed is more articulate than Tapper, which is true, because it's not hard to find that out. All right, one. He's on my current team, so it's easier for me to pass information, sell the public exactly what the truth is. Sell the public exactly what the truth is, and don't make a story up that is not factual, because what the president said is not factual. Neil Golson, we're great, man. You know me, I can move everything aside. So I was enjoying myself, and because people torment me, I said, let me come and burn down the building so the people know what they're missing, because the people might tell me, say, in the street, boring, because they said me and the Ryan not out here. So I guess both of us carry the flavor. You understand me? Yes, so it is what it is. No, Saj, you turn up. We're bunny out 2 times in the stream in a Saj. Because you make this sharp man stick for me, you know. Mr. Speed was born a winner. But Owen, me burn you out too, you know, Owen, because me have to go for all of my shoes them, you know. You know? Because my bunny out, you know. So you are no such at the 2 man, me a burn out for the stream, you know. Me a look for you know. Yeah, man. So you come back now, Owen, because you on the 8 train, you know. Yes, Owen. It was people, me putting out those pointers is just to say that when you're saying things of why employ someone, at least make it be factual, so that means people don't have to go against it. That's it. Yes, but Juras, me never say nothing bad about Mr. Speed. You understand me? Me never say nothing bad about Mr. Speed, but I'm just trying to show you how the JFF do things. You know, and just say some bag of stories that don't make any sense. Because Tapper would have been more suited in that same position, but because you see, the fans them are who not the worst part. Because I say, yo, Tapper dancing on, can't talk on this and that. Okay, so now I a spokesperson. Because every game Mr. Speed play against Tapper. At 9 players him having a team one box, and a prayer and hope a ball not going in the goal. Every game me watch with Mr. Speed, him have 15% in total of all games combined in the attacking third. 15%. And 9% out of that 15, a long ball get it up there. No work through the third. All right, so there's nothing impressive about Mr. Speed's football. All right, comparative to Mr. Tapper, because Tapper seems to be dominating these games. So Liad Chevis, you disagree with that? Liad Chevis, yeah, they are all of the matches them. You get me? You know what true me attack, and you go to a fight. So all I'm saying is, sell me what is the truth, and don't sell me like we are idiot, because we are watching the games them. You understand me? Yes, that's all me I say. Me know it sound bad for Tapper be the advisor. That is true. But tell me that the optics wasn't right. You know? Tell me that the optics wasn't right, and I'm okay with that. But don't come and tell me about Mr. Speed is more overqualified. Overqualified for what? You think me an idiot? You know? You think me not watch football? Me soon all I try tell me say, King move bigger than what's the guy from our brother where they play from Mount Pleasant. We're gone now in the Middle East. Stuart his name. when Stuart literally gone for 1.5 million in a register, the cocoa juice so them holding around corner and selling, the cocoa, the madness them holding around corner and telling, me can't believe. I have to come here and say, Demo, you are not well to tell me about King League bigger than what? Stuart should have on every page in Jamaica for what he just did. This is one of the biggest moves for a Jamaican in a million years. But because Mr. Speed them a run propaganda, and just put them on front page and them are the best thing. I lie them and telling the people. Trevor and Stuart move are the biggest move upon to anybody in Jamaica for the last 10 years, included Whisper as well. Because we know Whisper wasn't going to play no football or no in football more than some kids league. So Trevor and Stuart move are the biggest move, Travis, listen well, me just try to show you how Travis, you're part of the corruption too. So just go here, man. You're just corrupted the ass. And just make up stories and think you can bully people off the internet. And not going to win. Because sense is undefeated. Alright? Yeah. Minister Travis showing us how no run with the propaganda and a madness in attack. That's all. So that's why I don't agree with this Mr. Speed superiority foolishness. It's not true. It's not true. Miguel Coley is possibly the most qualified Jamaican coach. And because Coley now bend to their demands, yes, I think Coley was always, should have been more respected when you're talking about all Jamaican coaches. Big up to the man who just come in and says, bless up. We're back in the building, man. We're burning on the building. I'm going to build some short videos, maybe over the few days. Don't worry yourself, all right? JD, that laugh on your love. Yeah, me I burn you out because, Mr. Speedy, a new friend now. Because me I talk about Topper, you dare to match them. You know Mount Pleasant that dominate all idea matches them. The man win more international games than Mr. Speed. Him go final than Mr. Speed. And you out here, I try convince me. Always Stuart move better than Lowe. Which Lowe? Damian Lowe? All right, let me pull it up and show it. Trevante Stewart. Get it up here. Oh, yes, Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe move was a very good move. That's the first one in Saudi. In Saudi, Damian Lowe move was a very good move. The one now that he moves to Israel, I'm gonna give you the difference here, and you will see. Let me close down these because it looks like my system running slow. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, gateway timeout. I was on the page too long. Sorry about that, people. Let me get it back up. JD Speed Beer Topper 2 times. Imaxit. That's facts. Or beat Topper 2 times. Yeah, that's facts. Okay, but have you watched the actual games? Because remember, you're trying to advise people. You're trying to advise people. So are you okay in the manner or you want a penalty shootout after surviving in a... Are you saying to me that you're comfortable with Jamaica being the bigger team than go out there surviving against Trinidad? Because Trinidad tend to have a better ability to keep the ball than a Jamaica team. So, because maybe they had the license a little bit earlier, maybe that's the case. But anyways, if that's not the case, would you be satisfied to see Jamaica playing like Cavaliers and Trinidad playing like Mount Pleasant? I'm gonna ask you. You two back up and running. Okay, all right. Okay, look like yeah. And let me get it back up because he said which one of the moves then for Damian Lowe you're talking about, so I can address that one. All right, and I only have 2 hours. JD, a win is a win. Penalty or not. People, I don't know how Travis woke up All right, guys, we are on 100 likes. Let me do. Oh, the Saudi move. No, the Saudi move was a good move. The team that he went to was dog crap. I had said that, but the move in terms of the league is good. You understand me? No, he did not join the army. One thing with you. No. No, all I'm saying is after Topper, the Topper where we say now, the whole of we say now, no sense. Man, some man say the man does like bat because him can't talk. All right, so whoever is his first assistant literally know football because the man where we say articulate and no football seems to can't do nothing more than defend every game, and the goalposts bear the brunt of it. And the goalkeepers are defenders are always the man of the match in the games. For some reason, that is the new way to play football. So you're gonna tell me, say Curacao were born with football and them Tony Hill will just be playing ping pong around Jamaica because Mr. Speed I tell you, say, yo, we are gonna guard the 18-yard box, a harmy thing like what Mr. Presser just says. Mr. Presser. So a harmy thing, lone rifle on the 18-yard box. One of them bag of Dutchman you turn up bow. Them a pass football. You have to pass it to the goal and take 2 draw. And then the Dutch dominate Trinidad and qualify and Jamaica drop out. Me say them, believe me, no, them luck are gonna run out if them continue to do this foolishness. I'm telling you, man, because somebody gonna hurt them in Jamaica. Them are gonna realize if they make the World Cup, some little kid in Jamaica either gonna hurt them and hurt them. You know? Yes. So continue to take it for joke, all right? Give up the positions if you know no good, all right? Which I know no good, and who know no good as well, all right? So give it up and give it to the right people them so we can make the damn World Cup in peace, all right? JD, Robin Hood, no good. MPA beat them 10 men from first half. Yes, I watched the game, Travis Pessoa, and good play, good tactics. Travis, you hear what I just said? Good tactics. With Mount Pleasant won the game, Travis. But that's exactly what I was talking about for 20 minutes, Travis. So your brain only signed on when it's a Jamaican and a Surinamese involved. Your brain only work when it's a non-Jamaican and a Jamaican. I got you now, Travis. You only can talk like that. Yes. But when I was just saying the same thing about Mount Pleasant, you see me catch you? You see me just catch you? Thank you very much. Look how easy me admit to you, because yes, I am watching the damn games them. And you see, say me no bias, you bias. Because now the propaganda is to support that man who can't say the truth. Imaxit. Jamaica is not a given that we must qualify to. Travis said Jamaica is not a given that we must qualify for. No, that's why we want to get the best players and the best people around, Travis, for it to be almost close to a given to get to the World Cup, Travis. All right? Yes. All right. But good. I'm loving that Travis is at this point that he's saying it's not a given that we are going to qualify for the World Cup. I'm loving that Travis is actually at this point. He's close to sanity, you know? You can't catch me. Speed is not the problem. Our players are hype up, wash. They're not good. Oh my God. the man's... all right, people, we will leave Travis, look, I can get up with fire today. He's disrespecting the players. Good God. All right. Well, Travis, maybe the first player on the list, I'm going to tell you good. I one of the most hyped up player. When tell you can play defensive central and play everywhere. And I see him struggle for control the ball. You understand me? So, me don't know why I'm going to advise people on. So if you think him and the problem, me don't know what the problem then is. So Travis, you might have to be careful of what you wish for. All right? Yeah, man. So we did that. We did a good show today, people. All right. Busy playing good in the USL. All right. Thank you very much, Boss Thomas. I said it was a good move for him, so people can take time with him and teach him how to get the job done. And I'm hoping that he's learning there, and I hope the best for him. Christine says, big up JD, the man who gives you only the facts. And they said I give a lot of war as well. You know, JD, if Macy Green did not forward in September, we now want to hear nothing about him and Jamaica football again. So Travis, White has to be. So once he doesn't forward, Travis, so based on your brain cell, you are saying that once he doesn't turn up, it's on behalf of him not wanting to turn up. I think you have to be careful before. Don't listen to people. If Mason Greenwood come out by himself and said that's the case, that's the only way you should believe it. But don't believe people just come and tell you. You just no. Before we jump, because over the years we were saying that one man used Jamaica for centuries. And then it turned out that that man was barred for a while and he had to do his own papers to come to Jamaica. Years after we found that out, and we heard that the coach in Jamaica knew that was the case and never told the public. So sometimes we have to be careful what we jump on. All right, we have to be careful what we jump on. Travis, I understand your pain, your diehard fan. You want to see the best players possible to play, and I want to as well. But I have to still be, I have to still look into all things. I have to try and get as much information. I don't know him personally. I would try and see if I can get as much information possible, on his situation, yeah. Because as you know, I will never believe nothing when nobody in Jamaica tell me as it relates to football. You understand me? As in, because I'm talking to others that can understand my language. I'm very sorry, but once I'm on my Nigeria and my international channel, I will stay only in English, and you would be able to understand it. It's not English I'm speaking. It's always mixed between Patois and English. All right. Yeah. So sorry, Azan, if you can't understand it. All right. I'm very sorry. But maybe you wanted to check me out, so maybe I need to consider staying in English only. But because it makes me come off a lot more Jamaican, and over the years they have said I'm not Jamaican. So I'm very sorry. I'm trying to make sure the people that I wanted to put the message to understands the message. All right, not saying people don't speak English in Jamaica, because that's not the case. But most, like, it comes out more authentic when we're speaking our language. All right? Yes. If you said my accent is the problem, that makes no sense. They're trying to say you're a midget. Maybe you're not Jamaican. Lorenzo, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Lorenzo, you're a resident eater of my language, my location for a long time, All right. JD, you're the best. There is the best there was. And what the hell? What? No, Demarks, I am not, Yeah, but that's tough. That's tough to jump and talk down on Mason so fast, and give him ultimatum. If he doesn't come this period, he can't come, And I'm hoping that Mr. Speed delivers Umbrella Sport. Yes, I'm hoping that's the case. But as you know me, I am not going to just say that if I don't believe it. It starts from making me into a believer, because you have not done anything for me to believe in. You understand me? And that is fear Umbrella Sport. That's all I'm saying. Why you can't understand the best speed eater? My brother, they usually say that I work for speed. I am a fear analyst of situations. I never went and mixed up. I never tried to mix up with the JFF or nothing. Most of these people, the reason why they can't talk as freely as me, their intention was different from what I came here for. I came here to try to see if I can make Jamaica better. You understand me? I never came here to benefit out of Jamaica so I can get closer to people where money is and stuff. No man, I am with the fans because I am a supporter of Jamaica football, Jamaica national team, and would want the best players to be on it. And I'm a football man first. So if Mr. Speed never win nothing, why should I come here and tell that Mr. Speed, believe the man, Mr. Speed are gonna deliver. He never do it no time at all in life. And the next man will do it 400,000 times. But Mr. Speed are gonna deliver. Because once you say believe the man 4 times, it is a genie. So everything the wish will come through after. Brother, how only Jamaicans alone believe those foolishness. I am not believing it. All right? JD, call names. You're back no broad. If not, you're a coward. What? What's wrong with this dude? What's wrong with this dude? JD, with all injuries, how concerned are you for September? The man them said, no worry, brother. Jamaicans don't worry about nothing. Once we say that everything is good, everything is good. So there is no reason to have a analysis breakdown of nothing because we're always good. We're the best. the next team, the next team can train as hard as possible. Yeah. Oh, Travis, I said others interests might be different. So let me use words that you can understand. Others' interests might be different than myself. I am here to make sure Jamaica can be good at damn football because I knew that they weren't good at football. So if I can put eyeball on the players, then that's good. That's my job. My interest was never to go into JFF. And then I can't speak freely because I'm looking benefits. So anybody that's looking benefits on the JFF, yes, that's who I'm talking, Travis Pessoa. So you can copy that, record that, and bring it to anybody you want. I don't have a big back only. I have a big other thing as well too. Yes, so whatever, Travis, enough is enough. The first day back, and you come here with your annoying ass behavior, you know? JD, did you hear about Jamari going to JPL? That would be to the Mount Pleasant. I saw something, someone saying that to me. Yeah, man, people, and when Travis come here, he's just mixed up on all over the place. Brother, my videos are recorded. My videos are recorded. Clip my video. Because you don't listen well, you are a mix-up character that don't comprehend well. So my statement was for everybody, not one person. That's what I said. So clip it and send it to everybody. Or anybody you want to send it to. Yes. I have balls, Travis. That's it. God damn, man. And that is the last time I'm going to talk to you today. I will save you for next day. No more for today. Yes, so click that part. Yes. And you can forward it to whoever you want to forward it to. I have no time for you and your drama mix up. I am a man. I say what I have to say and move on. I don't rely on JFF and them little money. And on a little power, want to claim to sound have. Little man, you. All right? These bunch of little man. All right? Yes, I have no time for that. I said I'm here to try make Jamaica team good. That's it. Enough. Follow the conversation. Stop type of bag of madness. Mix up like, yeah, man. Yeah, the guy is too much, man. Like he never hear me say, just click me and just forward it to who you want, forward it to the man. Anybody your brain can comprehend, say me attack. You just forward it to that man. JD, Jamaica will struggle in the qualifiers. Jesus God. Meditation. I cannot say these things, you know? Yes. Thank you for the other information, Travis, where you give me. I'm okay with other information, but I'm not in the foolishness video. I said, click me, bring it to all your man them where you have. Everyone your man them where you think me at talk, send it to them. All right? JD, you can't fix the world. JD, I care zero about JFF. Send it to your man them. Where you think you see me attack. You see my back not broad enough. Send it to your man them and make them come yes so. And me tell them say them me attack too. Alright? So we're done. We're done with it now, big man. We're done with that argument. You send it to your man them and if them back broad and them have balls, them come here and me tell them say them me attack. Alright? Yes. Goddamn. Done now, Travis. Done. Let me continue on my next part. Alright? Yes. So you hear me. Me now have to change my mouth or my words. Do that. Alright? And then come back to me. When you can bring your man them come back, me will tell them in front of your face and then you'll get disappointed. Then you will get disappointed that I have balls. Alright? Yes. JD, me no do mix up. Listen to me. People, I have 5 more minutes. People, I have 5 more minutes. I'm not in it. I have to leave. Anytime Travis turn up, I want to leave. Alright? I want to leave. I want to leave. Travis is on the loose. Mad like grass. Oh my God. I can't believe I came on the stream sick and almost fully healed by the time I'm leaving. Mad like grass. He's getting ready to go to work and laughing like a madman over there. The chat are gonna get out of hand. Well, Moby, and they know it, I'm gonna worry me, people. I even create this. So Billy D, what the value of the low transfer? They never give me the transfer exactly. I would have to check it, but he's still worth 400,000, which is ridiculous because we out here hyping up other players that are 10-year-old younger than him, and he's still a market value higher than them. You know, so I am struggling. JD, everyone watch YouTube, nothing to hide unless you take down the show. I'm on vacation for 2 weeks from Monday this week. People, me stream every day from now till the next 2 weeks, people. Yes! Travis now come back. People, 2 weeks. Double shows per day. Double shows per day. Where do? Travis say him now got the year. Say, see, if we see Travis on the next stream, we are block him. We are block Travis for 2 weeks, people. We are block him for 2 weeks because him say him go over 2 weeks, you know. So we can get the videos in peace. So we are block him for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We're going to YouTube and say Travis accounts them block for 2 weeks, you know. If he's on vacation, he will be here. Oh God. Jason said that means he's gonna be here more. Nah, man, you can't. No, Gmails, we say we have to block him so he can't come on and just focus on his family, you know, and just enjoy himself, you know, because he's gonna be tempted to come here. So when we block him now, him can't the thief him wife phone for come and comment. All right, so people, this was a good one, very good one. First one back. I'm going to take some pill after. But I think all of my points are valid. Just be honest. Start with honesty from everywhere. Youth 15 couldn't beat nobody in no youth, no A tier. That's just delusion at its finest. And thank God Mexico gave USA 5. So the narrative that they could have sold just died down after the USA match because the sense got beaten back in everybody's head when Mexico gave them 5, you know? Yeah, so they couldn't sold that delusion for too long. Dixon is right where he needs to be. He's not better than League 2 at all. All right, he's not one of the best players in League 2 either. And he just needs to go places where people can pay attention to him and coach him properly. And pay attention to coaching him. And that's what they're doing in League 2 now. League 2 is where prospects goes and developed. It's mixed with professional players, but also where prospect goes to learn. So it's a best place for him to go. That means they see him as something, can turn into something, and they want to see him. So he goes there and do his job, and then let's see what is the next thing for Dixon. But where I want to finish this before I go, should he make the national team? Because we once heard that League One is not important. So League One is not important, and the last time we do calculation, League One is above League Two. JB, remember when I said Dixon and Whisper should be, yes, but you good take as well, Lee Golson. So should Dixon get called up back for the national team? Because I once heard multiple more Jamaicans than myself, or just flat out Jamaicans, because at this point they said I'm not Jamaican. So let me just assume that I am not Jamaican. All right? Yes. All the Jamaicans them had said that we should pick from championship upwards and done with the League One and stuff. Well, this man is in League Two now. So should he be in the national team? Or the narrative is going to just solely change. That's why I said, look at these mans have quota and them talking per day. They have to just say a bunch of words until they reach their quota, and then they go back in to lock off their mouth in a suitcase and pick it up back in the morning and come back again with their quota talking. Because they just talk a bunch of foolishness. So I want to hear people tell me that he has more experience in the region. When the next person have more experience in football. Not the region, in football. And then this video will turn out to be served as the ridiculousness of the federation. The decisions that these guys make have no logics around it at all. You know? JD, Whisper no ready. Jamaica no have no choice to pick players from everywhere. No, but Travis, you were on shows that people saying that the League One should be done with. You were on shows. Coach will select him and Whisper for September if they are fit and playing. I believe you, you know. I believe you. Because a month or two ago, Whisper never even recovered in football. And this is shocking because people told me that they are looking into Whisper to come in. So I'm saying, so Whisper is so good. Whisper, you know, I rate Whisper highly as maybe one of the best Jamaican footballer. Before a soul talk about the player, aside from the people by my chat and him father, you know. So all of the other players that were currently playing football. So all of the other players that were playing football currently now, real life football, championship, League One, everywhere. 2 months ago, Whisper never even can walk good. A player that can walk good. Tell me if this right, and Jamaica Football Federation have no sense at all. So Whisper is so good. A mercurial talent. The greatest talent we ever see in our life. Him foot broke. And I Whisper them I look for putting at the team over every young prospect. We are the actual current mercurial talent. That Whisper never do nothing in a life for compare with. If that not tell you xenophobic at its highest level, and you know that have nothing to do with the player because you know how highly we rate the player. You understand me? But it don't make no sense. And it show you about the selection policies and these dumb takes and this force because you're Jamaican born. It's just force, and it's just sad. But I actually heard it. So what just like when the Mr. Speed would have gotten a role and you hear him come out way after when them try to shut us down, say a foolish is with attack. A foolish is with attack. And you realize he comes through and he get the role. None of the man them, none of the guys them, but when that tell we say foolish is with attack, say Mr. Speed are gonna get hired. And they literally say they're in JFF. And they are publicly telling you that it's a lie. The lie the YouTuber will tell, you know, because they are the know-it-alls. But none of them say, but oh, you tell us a lie, and the man get the job, and all the YouTubers them was right. You saw what I'm showing you? Yeah. So on this case, it's the same situation, and I believed that's the actual case. I believe from Whisper Brock foot almost just a heel, they might actually link him for putting on the team. People, JD player, Mother still a bench player in the League One. Oh God. Mother still is not my player. Mother still is not my player. Mother still is a player that could have played for Jamaica. And they're gonna say Mother still are on the bench in League 1 too. They just said it above. But what that have to do with me? Mother still is a player. And I never mentioned Mother still as once, you know. What is people? Can we just talk on topics? I never mentioned Mother still at no point, you know. I never mentioned Mother still at no point. I just brought up the story and I'm saying, oh, these things make sense. Like, who sit down and decides, oh, the team is going to be picked? What is the qualification of people hiring these people? No, Travis, J anyway, they're not telling any lie, Travis. Sometimes you need to listen. Listen to me, Travis. He's not lying. I can promise you. And now you learn, say, you know, if you believe the man who claim to say them working at JFF because them a liar. Click that too as well. Now you realize, you know, if you believe the man who say, the man who claim to say them working at JFF because them a liar. You know why you know them a liar? Them it say Mr. Speed not get the job. Them it say Mr. Speed never got the job, you know. And me come here and tell you, say, Mr. Speed I go get the job. And Mr. Speed get the job. So what them are explain themselves out of them lies that them continue telling. So if we are telling say adapt them actually say, you have to believe the other people them. You get me? Adapt me, I tell you people, adapt them actually tell me nearly drop down. Me nearly drop down because me not understand like what happened. Me not understand what kind of story. Me not understand if it run out of young players to be promoted in a country. Me not understand. Me kind of confused. Or truly even believe that Whisper can just literally turn up and just beat the next team. You know? Me not understand because so me start to look for clips. And me say, oh God, Whisper was injured the whole of the time. So where the clips them would have be? You know? So it is not like Travis. It kept me up for around 2 days. Obviously, I wasn't doing any video at the time. It kept me up for like 2 days, you know? Yeah. Yes, Mother still a bench warmer and JD I hide it. Oh my God. This is my first video I did in two weeks or something like that. All right, JD, what job Speed get? He will give advice to McLaren. Jesus God. Stop taking jobs that we desperately want and pretend like we don't want them. We love to come on the internet and tell people we not do people favor. The whole of we want job in the JFF. We're desperate for it. Stop lying. Start by telling people the truth. We're desperate for job in the JFF. I it make us relevant. Without that, we need to be some scrubs. Alright? Click me there again, Travis. There may be some scrubs without them jobs in the JFF. So stop telling people like we not look down upon the jobs in the JFF. Alright? Stop the foolishness. We don't need it. Stop. Alright? Why my first video have to be a war? Alright? Stop, Travis. You're the next one. Your friend need the job in the JFF as well. Your friend desperate for the job in the JFF as well. Alright? That's why I'm having for 14,000 years. So stop when you need the job them. We don't have much otherwise. We need to stop hype up on a dirty self and do something for the country and work hard. That's what I want to do. The train on the damn self to be qualified and stop being scrubs. Alright? Yeah man, enough is enough, man. Come. You know, it's like him says a fake, what you call him, a fake account. Yeah man, go man. Yes, so what I'm saying, let me get back to our point, because him just come here and chat a bunch of foolishness. Yes. So I'm saying, I am believing Jay in the weather because I heard it as well. I know me and your friend, me have no job in a JFF. Your friend have a job in a JFF for 14,000 years. And the first stories, una do favor and una really want the job. When they hear the one of them talk, people once them get a job in a JFF, me never see a company hire people we never really want the job them yet. Everybody get hired in a JFF never want the job, you know. People, please go and listen to the one of them. Them never ever want the job yet. The job is never so good for none of them. Them always bigger than the job. But nobody else don't know them for nothing else. But they always do JFF for favor. Brother, just be a federation man and stop higher favors. Stop walk higher favors. Or wouldn't know them actually I say them something. Anything you hear them, they are them are patriotic, them are nationalists, them are the Jamaica favor, them are the JFF favor, them don't need this. Brother, enough man. Cause nobody know for nothing else. Because you hear him last week, Owen. Him a nationalist. You know? All of a sudden, him a nationalist, you know. When he was on YouTube telling me a bunch of foolishness, you know. He never come off as a nationalist, you know. I'm tired of them, you know. JD, I'm not listening to you if you can't call names. You know, them run go far. Same thing them say about politics. Them always never just listen to them. Them so egotistic. The JFF make them a go foreign. People know them as anything relevant to football. And them have the job them for 1,000 years. But them never want the job them ever yet. And them might do people a favor. And a free them a do it for. Always free. So JFF no pay nobody. Nah, no. Wait, call it? I think they need to hire somebody in a JFF to be the overseer of all foolishness. Foolishness hiring. You know, and fire the whole of them rats. So just watch them. Now remember, everyone working for free. Yes, I made sure to put that part in. The whole of them work for free. Them are nationalists. Them are, and this now do not for them. But me never hear of none of them people here. Because Mr. Speed can't afford a stadium himself. You understand me? And none of that person are relevant as well. Nowhere. Nowhere on planet Earth. Until them coming at the JFF, you know? He was asked. He never wanted. Oh my. So shows the proof that Speed is getting paid for advising. Stop the propaganda. I just said them are do it for free. Them never want nothing. Them are help Jamaica. You come show me that Mr. Speeder get paid. Did I say Mr. Speeder get paid? Or you don't listen well. JD, oh, you sound so bad mind, respectfully. So me sound bad mind, wanting the most qualified people them to do the job, and people actually want the job them. Rather than a bagger man, every role them get, they never want it. So if you don't want something, Chevis, if you don't want your job, Chevis, and you got the job every day to feed your family them, you think you're going to put out the best foot forward? Be honest. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. If you don't want a job, subconsciously, you think you're going to put the best foot forward? Be honest to yourself, Chevis. If you can say, yo, I don't want the job, I don't like the job, help me just come and help out something. Be honest to yourself, Travis. You think you can still put out 100% in it? Be honest to yourself, Travis. Come on, man. All right, so people, that is people must smoke Travis so bad. You must go in the holidays for 2 weeks. You being sarcastic and really think Speed getting paid. Okay, so now you're in my brain. So Negro, you're so bright. You can think for me. Because you know what I've said? It's multiple persons kept saying the same thing. Negro. All right? So it wasn't one I'm talking. I said, listen to all of them, any one of them. Just pick anybody that's working for them and listen to them. It's like Adams kill people into nearby, everybody always escape into nearby bushes. That is the same talk. That's what I was being sarcastic in that tone. Because that's what they are. Everybody always escape in a nearby bushes that gets a job in a JFF. I'm tired of the nearby bushes, man. JD, no diaspora person can get job because the JFF constitution said it, Imaxit. When you talk the truth to these people, you're either bad-minded, slow, not have no sense, etc. Yeah, man. So people, I am going to escape in a nearby bushes. Because you know what? Me don't want the job either. Just like everybody, me don't want the job either. But tell you what, me not have the job. So me not have to put my 100% out there, you know. And I'm hoping that they do put their 100% out there and qualify the damn team to the World Cup. All right? And hope Negro, Travis Pessoa don't switch them out when the time come. All right? Because remember, I can remember things and I'm going to be to no bad when that time come. All right? Big up yourself, everybody that came in. Truth, Decolar, Juras, Owen 45, Travis Pessoa, even though in bad mind we. Nitro, Gunners in the building, Owen, Michael Sadler, G Mills in the town. Big up yourself, G Mills. Determined. Warrior 777. All right? Eater Travis again. Mr. Man, big up yourself. Because I don't know how much time you're going to see Travis. Neil Golson. Big up yourself. Truth. All right. Big up yourself, man. Everybody in the house. We are going to rally back soon. You know? Yeah, man. So a drone. No, the show done, man. I do it. 2 hours, me there, man. I already come on sick, you know, but I have to burn down the building so people can see it, you know. Truth, we can call DJ and drop Palmer. The whole squad injured and out of form. We in a trouble. Well, call the little boy them. Them can run up and down without form, you know. So just call P a little kid and let them do the thing, you know. What say you? Let me know. All right, I'm gonna do the next video. We're gonna focus on that. Travis will be on vacation because he said he's gonna go on vacation Monday, so we are not expecting to see him. All right, we're gonna just go straight into football talk. All right. Jesus God. People, I am leaving. Travis, come and mash up my stream for the 14,000th time. All right? Yes, so later, people. Nitro, please, Nitro, please.